Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, second chapter, text number 12, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 18th of November, 1973, in Delhi, India.
Sri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sataitam Savadhutam. Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Vihari. 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 Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Vihari. Jaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. तत्सद्दधाना मुनयो ज्ञान वैराग्य युक्तया पश्यन्ति आत्मानं आत्मनि भक्ता श्रुत गृहीतः. We have been discussing the instruction of Sutta Goswami. What is the purpose of life? Jivasya tattva jignasa. The only business of the human being is to inquire about the absolute truth. Tattva jignasa. And the tattva has been explained in the previous verse. Vadanti tat tattvavidas tatyam jajjnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti sarva. So, the absolute truth is one. There is no doubt about it. But according to our angle of vision, we appreciate the absolute truth in different ways. Although the absolute truth is one. Somebody is realizing the absolute truth as impersonal Brahma, and somebody is realizing the absolute truth as localized Paramatma, super soul, and somebody is realizing the absolute truth as the Supreme Personality of God. That is the last word, Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the matter of understanding the absolute truth. So, our Goswami Bhavananda has explained about the absolute truth, Krishna. Krishna su Bhagavan Sam, Bhagavaniti. But who is Bhagavan? That has been also explained. Bhagavan means Saraisajya Purva, complete in 6 opulence. He is Bhagavan. Bhaga means opulence. Just like we say Bhagavan. This Bhagavan word comes from Bhaga. Bhaga bhavartha shikarma, bhagya. And Ban is batu, astarthe batu. If somebody possesses something, these affix both or moth is used. So Bhagavan means one who has got opulences. So Bhagavan, Krishna, when he was present on this planet, nobody could excel his opulences. That's a fact, everyone knows. People want to enjoy. That is natural tendency. The association of women. Here also you see that very, very rich men, they want to associate with nice, beautiful women. In the Western countries I have seen, in Paris there are many clubs. So the club business is to go and enjoy the association of nice, beautiful women. So everyone knows it. The tendency is there. That is also richness. So that richness I have already explained. Here in the material world, this same thing is represented, perverted, not in actual position. Therefore we are frustrated. So there are 2 kinds of philosophers, the mental speculators, empiric philosophers. They therefore reject that this should be 0. Here the association of woman is so abominable that it should be rejected. But they have no information that this association of woman and man is so opulent in the spiritual world. Otherwise, how Krishna is associating with the gopis? Gopi bhava rasamrita vilahari. Goswami, the 6 Goswamis, about their life, they are described by Srinivasa Acharya. Taktya turnam asesa mandalapati srineng sada tuchava. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami were ministers in the government of Nawab Hussain Shah, most opulent. So, naturally, the minister must have association with big zamindars, lords, aristocratic family. But about them it is said, when they joined Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, resigning from their ministership, so that is described by Srinivasa Acharya, Tattva Turnam Asesa Mandalapati said. Mandalapati means big zamindars, aristocrats. So Tattva, give up that association. Just like we are flattered here. If we can mix with a very big rich man, we consider very fortunate. But these Goswamis, they gave up. Tattva Turnam Asesa. Not only 1, 2. They were ministers, everyone is coming to flatter him. All big zamindars. But he gave up that association. Tattva Turnam Asesa Mandalapati Saning Sada Tuchava. Tuchava means very insignificant. Then what they became? Bhutya dine ganesako karunaya kopina kantha. Dina ganesako. Just to show favor to the poor souls. Dina ganesaka. Gana means people in general. So, just to show them favor, accepted the life of a mendicant. Tattva Turnam Asesa Mandalapati Saning Sada Tuchavat Bhutva Dina Ganesako Karunaya Kopina Kantha. Kopina Kantha. That is the last stage of sannyas. Paramahamsa stage. A loin cloth and an underwear. Kopina Kanthasi. But we have got practical experience that if somebody from very exalted post becomes a renouncer, he cannot tolerate that. We have seen it. In Calcutta, there is a big man, you have heard, Mr. C.R. Das, Gandhi's lieutenant. He gave up his practice. In those days, he was 50 years ago, he was earning 50,000 rupees. That is not joke. So he became mendicant. All Gandhi's followers, they became mendicant. Without becoming mendicant, you cannot do any welfare activities. That is the Vedic process, sannyas. So, but he could not leave. After giving up his job as a lawyer, he could not leave for more than 1 year. Because he was living very opulently and he all of a sudden became a mendicant. He could not tolerate. That we have seen. But here we see that the Goswamis, they are also very big men, ministers. But how they lived? Tattva Turnamase Samandalapati Saning Sada Tuchaba Bhutva Dina Ganeshako Karunaya Kopina Kanthas. Gopi Bhavamrita Lahari. Gopi, they were living simply by thinking of the ecstatic love of gopis. Gopi Bhavam, that is compared with the ocean. As the ocean is beautiful, constant flowing of waves. Similarly, the ocean of bliss of the gopis, relationship with Krishna, these Goswamis were always absorbed in Gopi Bhavamrita Bhidari Kallola Magnau Maho Mande Rupa Sanatano Ragajugo Sri Jiva Gopalu. So, Krishna's opulence Krishna's dealings with the gopis, they are not ordinary things. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavita stavi ja eva nija rupataya kalabhi goloka eva nivasati akhiratma bhuta govindamadi purusam tamam. He has got his pleasure potential. Anandamaya Vyasa, the supreme absolute truth, is the reservoir of all pleasure. Anandamaya Vyasa. So, Brahma realization, Paramatma realization and Bhagavan realization. If you realize Bhagavan, then you realize Brahma and Paramatma. Just like if you have got 1 lakh of rupees, 10 rupees or 50 rupees are already there within. Similarly, if you understand Krishna, Bhagavan, then you understand automatically what is Brahma and what is Paramatma. But if you simply stick to Brahma realization or Paramatma realization, the Jnanis, they are interested in Brahma realization. Realization cannot be continued if you do not realize the other two things, namely Paramatma and Bhagavan, Chit and Ananda, Sat Chit Ananda. Simply realization of Sat, Om Tat Sat, will not satisfy you, because you are part and parcel of the Satchidananda Vigraha. Ishara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Vigraha means form. So you are also form, because you are part and parcel of the form, therefore you have got a form. The form may be different in the material world. Krishna therefore claims all forms. Sarvajonishu kaunteya, sambhavanti murtaya. Sarvajonishu, there are different 8,400,000 forms of living entities. And Krishna claims, Sarvajonishu kaunteya. Sambhavanti murtaya, as many forms are there. Tasam mahajjani brahma aham bija padattita. Krishna says, I am the seed-giving Father. So Krishna is Father for all living entities. They are simply struggling here in this material world under different desires, and therefore they are getting transmigrating from one body to another, and in this way they are wandering within this material world. That is their real disadvantageous position. Therefore Krishna says the real problem is janma mittu jara vyadi, dukkha doshana dosa. This is the real problem. Whole spiritual process should be executed to get out of this entanglement of repetition of birth, death, old age and disease. That is real problem. So Krishna therefore comes that why you are rotting in this material world, manasasthani, indriyani, prakritisthani, karsu, why you are struggling so hard for ananda? Everyone is struggling for ananda, but he does not know where that ananda is there. Anandamaya Vyasa, Krishna, the Supreme, Absolute Truth, he is the reservoir of ananda. Therefore we will see Krishna's picture always in Ananda. Wherever you will see Krishna, Krishna is in the battlefield, still he is smiling, Ananda. He is not morose. Arjuna is morose, but he is not morose, because he is Anandamaya Vyasa. So, everything is there. The pleasure which we are hunting here within this material world, everything is there. Full ananda. You can enter into the Anandamaya's Leela that he practically demonstrates in Vrindavan. He is playing with his cowherd boys, friend. He is dancing with the gopis. He is playing as a child to his father and mother, Jasoda. He has got conjugal love with Radharani. Everything is there. Therefore, here it is, Tat Suddhadhana Munayo Jnana Vairagya Jukta Pasyanti. You can see all this Anandamaya Leela, Atmani, within yourself. How? Tat Suddhadhana Sadhya. The Sadhya means, I have already explained many times, it is explained in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Saddha Shabde Vishwas Sudhira Nishcha. This is called Saddha. When you firmly believe, Saddha Shabde Vishwas Sudhira Nishcha, without any shaking, not shaking platform. Firmly. What is that? Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Kritaha. If you become a devotee of Krishna, then all perfection is there. This is called Saddha. Because Krishna says at the last stage of his instruction in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Saranam, voluntary, you surrender. Then I take charge of you. Aham tva sarva papi bhamakkhushavi masucha. There is no question of considering, do it immediately. That Krishna says. See, if one accepts this principle, then that is called Saddha. Here it is said, because after Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad was written. So one who accepts Krishna, the Supreme Personality of God, by understanding Bhagavad Gita as it is, not by malinterpretation, as it is, then that is called Saddha. Saddhadhana Munayo. As soon as you become a surrendered soul, then you become one of the Munis, great-minded, wide-minded, Muni, Mahatma, Munayo. And what kind of Saddha? Jnana Vairagya Jukta. Two things must be there, Jnana and Vairagya. I have already explained that actually our aim of life, human life, is to acquire knowledge and vairagya. Simply talking of knowledge is useless. There must be vairagya. Therefore, Sripad Shankaracharya, he never liked simply talking. First of all became a sannyasi. That was his propaganda. Then you talk. So, Jnana Vairagya, one who has actually gaining, he must be Vairagi. Vairagi means Vigata Raga. We are not Ragi. Ragi means attachment. We are materially attached. And when you become actually gaining, then you should be materially detached. That is called Jnana Vairagya Jukta. Tasaddhadhana Manayo Jnana Vairagya Juktaya Pasyanti Atmani Atmanam. Atmani. Within his mind and within himself, he sees the Paramatma. Dhyanaavasthita tadgatena manasa pasyanti jan yogi. Perfect yogi. Always see the Supreme Personality of Godhead within himself. Premanyana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilokaya. Jan Shama Sundaram. The question was why Krishna is black. But that black is described in the Brahma Sangha. Shama Sundaram. Here, one who is black, nobody likes to see. Naturally. But Krishna is black, at the same time the most exquisitely beautiful. That we cannot adjust. In another place it is said, Masitambuda Sundarangam, Masitambuda Sundarangam. His body is just like black cloud. Kandatva Koti Kamani. Kandapa Koti Kamali. We understand Kandapa, the Cupid, as very beautiful. But if you millions of Kandapas add together to increase the beauty, and that is also not comparable with Krishna's beauty. So, these contradictory terms cannot be understood unless one has got the ointment of love of God. Premanjana churita bhakti vilojana. Anjana. Anjana, you understand, a kind of ointment. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadaiva hridayeshu vilopaye. So, the first beginning is Saddha. Tasadadhana munayo. Ado Saddha. If you have got this faith, this is the Bhagavad Gita is just to create the preliminary faith to understand God. That is the only. That is Bhagavad Gita. Because we do not know, we cannot understand God with these blunt senses. Atasya Krishna namadi na bhaved grahyam indriya. The present senses, they are simply after material gratification. So how they can understand Krishna? That is not possible. Therefore it is said, Jnana Vairagya Jiktaya. You can understand after Jnana. Jnana means Brahma Bhuta. One who understands Aham Brahmasmi. I am not this material body. I am spirit soul. So Brahma Bhuta Prasanna Atma. Now we are designated by this bodily relationship. I am American, I am Indian, I am Brahman, I am Kshatriya, I am black, I am white, I am strong, I am weak, I am fatty, I am thin. So many. These are all designations. So one has to become free from the designation. That is Jnana. Sarvapadhi vinirmuktam. Upadhi. This upadhi, the bodily conception of life, is called upadhi. So sarva upadhi. When you become completely free, no more thinking like American, Indian, Brahmin, Shudra, no. I am eternal servant of Krishna. Gopi bhattu padakamalu dasa dasanuda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his identification in this way. Now I am not a Brahmin, I am not a Shudra. Neither I am a king, neither I am a Vaishya, neither I am a sannyasi. I am nothing of this. Because this material designation, Varna Ashram. 4 Varnas, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and 4 Ashram. Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and so on. So anybody must be within these 8 categories. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that I don't belong to any of these categories. Naham vipranachanarapati na jyotibba. Then what you are? Gopi bhattu padakamalo dasa dasanu dasa. Gopi bhattu, the maintainer of the gopis. Gopi bhattu, the master of the gopis, Krishna. Padakamalo, lotus feet. And his servant, dasa. And his servant, his servant, his servant, his servant, his servant in this way. Servants. The more you become servants and servant, then you are liberated. Here this material world, they want master. He is master, I am his master, I am his master, I am his master. They are trying to become master. And it is just the opposite, to become the servant. This is Vaishnava pleasure. How to become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. No, 100 times servant. Because this philosophy is understood by becoming a servant, not by becoming a master. That is not. That is called Jnana Vairagya Jiktaya. Because so long wants to become a master, he is still in Ajnana. Because he cannot be master. How he can be master? Real master is Krishna. Bhoktaram Jagatapasam Sarvaloka Maheswaram. How you can be master? Can you become more than Krishna? He is Sarvaloka Maheswaram. So this is Jnana, as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enunciates. not to become master or God, to become servant of the God, not only servant, but servant, 100 times downward. Then you become perfect. And that is the demand of Krishna, that you first of all become servant. Sarvadharman parityajya, mamekam saranam. Because that is your real position. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms it. Jiver Swarup hoy Nitya Krishna Das. This is our position. This is Jnana. Anyone who is claiming other than this is not in knowledge, is Ajnana. That is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita several times. Bahunam Janmanam. After many births, trying to become the master. When actually he becomes Jnanavan, then Jnanavan Mama Prapadya. This is the sign. When he surrenders to Krishna, that is real knowledge. That knowledge is not sentiment, because Bahunam Janmanamante, after experiencing many births, I am the master, I am God, I am this, I am that. So when he actually Jnanavan, Mama Prapadyanti, Vasudeva Sarvadeva. When he understands, oh, Vasudeva Krishna is the origin of everything. That is real Jnana. That is real Jnana. Therefore it is Jnana Vairagya. Then you have to become Vairagi, to your puffed up consciousness that I am master, I am God, I am this, I am that. No. That is called Jnana and Vairagya. Jnana Vairagya Jittaya. And again it is confirmed, bhaktya. As soon as the bhakti word is used, there is no question of becoming master. Bhakti is used via media between Bhagavan and Bhakta. The dealings of Bhagavan and Bhakta is called bhakti. Bhakti, bhajadhatu. Bhajadhatu seva. Seva. Seva means there is a sevak and there is a master, savior. One is worshipped or one is served. Then the process is called bhakti. Here it is also said. Bhaktya. What kind of bhakti? Bhakta sruta grihitaya. Sruta. By hearing. Shruti or Vedas. Completely on the basis of Vedic knowledge. That bhakti. Not sentimental. Sentimental bhakti is also there because the acceptance of Krishna is there, therefore there is some value. But real bhakti, see Jiva Goswami has commented that bhakti based on understanding of Vedanta Sutra is perfect on basis of knowledge and Vedanta. That is. Krishna has also said, Brahma Sutra Padayischaiva Hetu Madbhi Vininnitam. Brahma Sutra means Vedanta Sutra. So actually in the Vedanta Sutra, everything is bhakti. But unfortunately, people have taken Vedanta in a different way after the Sharirak Bhashya. But all the Acharyas, Ramanucharya, Madhyacharya, they have all their commentary on Vedanta Sutra. So Vedanti does not mean simply the Mayavadis. Actually, Vedantis are the devotees. Because Vedanta, Veda means knowledge, and Anta means the last word. The last word is Bhagavan. That is Vedanta. Here it is said, Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaneti San. If you understand by studying Vedanta simply Brahma realization, that is not perfect. If you understand Paramatma realization by studying Vedanta, that is also not perfect. When you come to understand Bhagavan, that is perfect. That is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. Vedaishta sarvai ahamiva Veda. By studying Vedanta or all Vedic literature, if you do not understand Krishna, then samayeva hi kevalam. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Janayati Asu Vairagyam Jnanam cha jad ahita. These things are required. Jnana and Vairagya. That is very easily achieved. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Pare. If Bhakti Yoga is adopted unto the Supreme Personality of God, Vasudeva, then very soon, Janayati Asu, Asu means very soon, Jnana Vairagya, Ahita. The example you can see. These European, American boys and girls, how they have become Vairagya. They have got immense opportunity for material enjoyment. Material enjoyment means money and honor. That is the standard of material enjoyment. So these boys, these girls, they have got enough. The money is thrown on the street and woman is loitering on the street. He can pick up as many as he likes. You see? That is the Western country. But they have left everything. That is Vairagya. Why? Jnana. They have obtained the real knowledge. Krishna through Bhagavan, as Bhavananda Maharaj said. They are firmly fixed on Krishna through Bhagavan. Let us sacrifice our life for Krishna. That is real Jnana and Vairagya. Bhaktya. This is to be understood Bhaktya. Because without bhakti, there is no admission in the kingdom of God. That is not possible. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktya mam abhijanati javan jasyami tattata. Tato mang tattato gyatva vishate tadanam. Vishate means enter. One is admitted in the spiritual world. Parastasmatu bhavanya. There is spiritual world. There is another world. Parastasmatu bhavanya. Bhaktya bhakta sanatana. That Sanatan Dham. That Sanatan Dham, you cannot enter without being a bhakta. Bhaktama vijnana. Those who enter the spiritual world, Brahman, Nirvishesh Brahman, because they are lacking in bhakti, they again falls down. That is stated in the Bhagavad. Arujya klitchena param padam tata patanti adha. Anadita jasmadam. Jenne ruvindakha vimukta manina tayyasta bhavat abhishuddha buddhaya. There are certain persons, they are thinking, now I have become liberated. Jenne arvindakha vimukta manina. Vimukta manina means thinking that they have become liberated. But abhishuddha buddhaya, their intelligence is not yet clear. So what is the result? Suppose one realizes, Brahma realization, is not mukta. Yes, he is mukta, that's all right. But the intelligence is not yet purified. Why? Arujya krichena parang padang tata. After undergoing severe austerities and penances, they rise up to the Brahma Loka, parang padang. Patanti adha, again falls down. Again falls down. Why? Anadita jismadanga. Just like the impersonal sky, you can go in the sky with your speedy airplane. But if you don't get a shelter in any planet, you will have to come away. Just like this moon planet goers, going and coming. Why don't they stay there? So it is doubtful whether they are going. So anyway, this is the position of the Nirvishesh Bhava. Because they do not enter in one of the Vaikuntha planets, because they are not bhaktas, they are not admitted. Without being bhakta, nobody is allowed to enter into the Vaikuntha planets. Just like here in the sky, there are millions and millions of planets. Similarly, in the Brahma Jyoti, there are also millions and millions of planets. They are called Vaikuntha Lokas. But in those Vaikuntha Lokas, only bhaktas are admitted, not the non-devotees. They can go to the Brahma Loka. Brahma Loka is combination of the spirit souls. But spirit soul means part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, who is Anandamaya. So, they do not get that Ananda. They simply are elevated to the position of eternity. But eternity without Ananda, just imagine, Suppose you are given a very nice place. You are ordered that you live here eternally. But don't allow nobody else. You cannot live alone. How long you live? Because as a living entity, as part and parcel of Krishna, you want Ananda. So Ananda is required, society, friendship and love. That is Ananda. That is not impersonalism, that is personalism. So unless you enter to the personal activities of Krishna, there cannot be Ananda. There cannot be, unless you are qualified to dance with Krishna, to play with Krishna, to become father of Krishna, to mother of Krishna, and enjoy the Anandamaya, Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, Pratibhavitari. You cannot be here. Therefore, Arujya Krichena, the Brahma Pada, the Supreme, Parampada, it is called Parampada. Arujya Krichena Paramapada Padanti Tata Adha. Adha, they fall down. Therefore you see sometimes big sannyasi, Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya. They give up this world, take sannyas, or after sometimes they come to politics, to sociology. Why? If the Jagat is mithya, why you are interested in politics and sociology and welfare? That means, anadita jasmadangha, he could not get Ananda without being in touch with the lotus feet of Krishna. Therefore there comes this Ananda. Ananda, Arujya Krichena, this is practical. So, simply Brahma realization is not perfect. Simply Paramatma realization is also not perfect. When you realize Bhagavan, then you realize Brahma, Paramatma and Bhagavan simultaneously. That is Ananda. That is Ananda. That is available as it is. Pasyanti Atmani Atmanam Atmanam Bhaktya Srutagrihitaya. Srutagrihita, hearing. Therefore Rupa Goswami says, Shruti Sriti Puranadi Pancharatri ki vidhi vina oikanti ki harer bhakti utpata eva karut. One who does not understand the bhakti philosophy through Shruti, through Veda, Smriti, just like Bhagavad Gita is Smriti, Shruti, Smriti, Puranadi and Narad Pancharatra. Without reference to these books of knowledge, if one becomes a so-called devotee, that is not accepted by Rupa Goswami. Here also it is said, Bhakta Srutagrihitaya. Srutagrihita, knowledge, full knowledge through Vedas. Bhaktya, with devotion. Dry Vedic knowledge makes you impersonalist. Only a partial realization. Therefore, bhakti must be there. Bhakti means without any result of karma and jnana. Annavilasita sunnam, jnana karma anabhitam. People are interested with dharma, artha, kam, moksha. But Bhagavad says that above that, dharma prodhita koitava. Here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, dharma, artha, kam, moksha, they are cheating because they are not giving directly the devotional service to the Lord. Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Therefore, Vyasdev says, dharma, artha, kam, moksha, dharma prodhita koitava atra paraman nirmasaranam vastava vastu vidamatra. So, if we want to understand the real reality, vastava vastu, that is Krishna, then this is the process. What is that? Tatsad-dadhana munayu jnana vairagya pasyanti atmani atmanam bhakta srutagrihita. You have to receive through the channel of parampara system, bhakti, evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidu parampara. Adhu gurvasra. Therefore you have to accept a guru. He is coming in the parampara. Just like Arjuna. Arjuna is parampara. Because the parampara was lost, Krishna again said Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. As Arjuna understood, if you understand Bhagavad Gita, As Arjuna understood, if you understand Krishna, then your understanding of Krishna is perfect. And if you invent some imaginary meaning, then you are samayeva hi kevalam, waste of time. So don't do that. Try to understand Krishna as he is, as he speaks himself about himself. I am like this. What is the difficulty? If Krishna says, if God says I am like this, why you are manufacturing ways and means to understand God? Uselessly wasting time. God is giving his name, God is giving his address, God is giving his activities, everything is there. Why don't you understand God? Why are you searching? This is God. Samayeva dharmasyanasthita pumsa vishakshena kathasuja nutpada edurutang jadi sramayeva hiti. So don't waste time in searching out what is God. God is canvassing it. I am God, yeah. Bhakta sumanmana bhavamajjali namaskuru. So this Krishna consciousness movement is not a manufactured way. It is simply the standard. Krishna says, manmana bhavamad bhakta majjali namaskuru. We are preaching this philosophy. It is not difficult. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. It is not that I am praying something wonderful. What wonderful? They talk about this, that I have done something wonderful. I do not know any wonderful thing. I only know to present Krishna as he is. That's all. This is the secret. So anyone can understand Krishna as he is from Bhagavad Gita, from Srimad Bhagavatam. Why do they search out? Why they should invent some means? This is useless waste of time. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.